Folks, it's me, Adeki. Yes, I still stream. It feels weird saying that every single time I stream to be like, oh, don't worry, I still stream. But just like, trust me. I realize that it's more a me thing saying it, but still, I stream. It's fine. Um, yeah, okay. Again, I still do the thing where I'm listening to myself talk, while I'm, starting the stream. And so I'm like, oh, he's talking, only to realize that that's me. So I actually have to keep that going. Otherwise, it is just like an awkward silence. But yeah, I don't think there's anything else to say. I think it's fine. I think I can just play the game. I think we're good. I'm trying to think if there's any housekeeping. I don't think there's any new followers since the last time I streamed, which was 2 weeks ago, which like whoopsies. I actually did want to stream sooner than 2 weeks ago, but it's one of those things where it's like, I mean, it's the holiday season, you get busy. Also, I had fucking surgery on my shoulder, so it wasn't like I necessarily wanted to stream that much anyway because I had it in the fucking sling, and it's like I still wear this thing, to be completely honest. It's been 3 weeks since the surgery. I have another 3 weeks of sling to go. But right now it's like fine. It's like, just like playing video games sitting down. I can do that. I'm not supposed to take it off when I sleep, which sucks because like sleeping with the fucking sling is uncomfortable. Thankfully, I don't have to. I'm not like first. I had to like make a whole like back wall of pillows to like sleep sitting up, but thankfully I can like kind of lean back now, which is nice. Um, Still in the sling though for another 3 weeks. But yeah, still can't lift anything. But I can at least today. It really does vary because it's like I don't know how you say it, like healing surge or whatever. So like it was like it really hurt, and then it's like fine, but now it has to like create scar tissue in order to like strengthen itself. So like some days are way worse than others. Today's a good day with my shoulder. Today it's like a zen day, so that's the only reason why I'm like, oh nice. Um, Also, as far as I know, it's like fine to just not have it out. I don't have to keep. I'm actually supposed to take it out to do like exercises too, so it's not like this is like ruining anything to sit here playing video games like this. I just can't like lift weights and also can't raise it. I tried to wave hi to my neighbor when I was outside today, and I was like, oh, my hand only goes this far up. Without like drastic. Okay, yep, see that hurt. Yeah, without drastically hurting myself. So yeah, short stream today again. I wanted to do it earlier, but I just get busy. So this is probably going to be like an hour long stream roughly. Um if you didn't know yet, for whatever, I mean it should be in the title and the game description and everything. But I'm playing Pac-Man World Re-Pac, which is the PS4 PS5 remaster, or I don't know if I think it might just be a full-on remake of Pac-Man World, which I think was for like the GameCube and PS2, like that generation. I never played the original. Or is it PS1 actually? Let me see. Let's just look it up. I'm not doing anything. It's fine. Pac-Man World was oh no, this was 1999. This was PlayStation. Oh, just PlayStation. Okay. And then Game Boy Advance, and there's Pac-Man World. Okay, so Pac-Man World 2 that was GameCube. Okay, 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 okay. And then Pac-Man World 3, I would assume is also probably like PS2. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Okay. Cool. Yeah, it's a remake. Um. Yeah, I never played the original. People seem to be excited about it. I'm cool. Unlike prior entries in this console generation, Katamari, Mr. Drill, and Klonoa, it is not a part of Namco's Encore series of 3D franchise remakes. Interesting. Yeah. God, I really hope. I mean, they had a thing where they said that they filed the trademark for a Re-Heart Katamari remaster, and God, do I want that very, very badly. I'm also very happy for the Klonoa people that they got that. I never played the original Klonoa either. But I'm very happy that they got that remaster. It's always cool when people are allowed to, when teams are able to put in the work and there's enough fan engagement and stuff like that, and especially because then it's like you can bring it in for a new audience, and sometimes you get new games, sometimes you don't. But very cool, especially now because I feel like, and I could be totally wrong about this, in like 20 years, I feel like we're like almost at that point where if you remake a game now, not like a full on like 4K, like Last of Us kind of budget video game, but if you just do like a sensible enough remake for like the PS4, I think is like bare minimum, but I think now with like the PS5, I mean this is like a PS4 game that has like a PS5 version. Like this, I don't know that this is necessarily like timeless, like gonna be perfect, but I think we're at that point where it's like I don't know if it'll necessarily need to be remade again, just because now we've come so far in terms of like platforming and stuff like that. Like there's some old platformers where it's like you play them and it's like fuck me, this needs to be remade because like whew, and visually and sound and everything. Like I feel like we're like at that point where like now it's like I don't know if this is gonna need another remake in the future. I'm trying to think what games have been like remade twice. The one that I want to be made twice is the original Resident Evil, because although the GameCube version is still solid, you can play it on the PS4 and everything. I would like a remake in the style of like 2 and 3. 2 and 3 is like, well, 2 people I think overall like 2. 3, the only problem with 3 was that they cut the clock tower stuff, so it's like, oh. What game? Oh, Star Fox. Yeah, I guess Star Fox has had like 25. Medieval. Was there? Oh, they made a remake for the PSP. I did not know that. Um, hmm. Leisure. Oh yeah, Leisure Suit Larry has had, yeah, yeah. Some of these, yeah. Oh, no, was Clone remade? Oh, for the Wii. That's true. Mega Man. Yeah, yeah. Oh, are those remakes though? Final Fantasy? Are those actual? Oh, it says Game Boy. Oh, the original Final Fantasy. Yeah, I guess that one was. Yeah. Um. Ooh. But yeah. Um. Yeah, I think that's it for housekeeping. I think we're all good in terms of me just talking, saying random bullshit. Thank you for everyone who's still subscribed or followed. We're at 34 to 35 on my little manage goals thing. I still can't figure out alerts or how to do like the most recent follower, subscriber, and donation, unfortunately. Maybe this year I'll try it again. Maybe it's updated. I know OBS updated. I don't think anything is like different so far, but I know it's updated, so hopefully it's better. I'm hoping for like the okay. I don't know if you heard the dog barking. It's not mine. I just heard like a dog somewhere. Yeah, I think the goal for this year is to get to affiliate for sure. I'm hoping by this summer, or if anything, hopefully by late March, like in the next 3 months, maybe for my birthday, I could be an affiliate. I think that would be very cool, and sexy, and so that's what I would like. But also, I mean, if it happened, I don't know how often I'm gonna stream. What if I get a job? Because let me tell you something right now. I get a job. Huh, bye bye. Not that I don't like streaming, but I need money and health insurance and stuff. So it is what it is. Um, yeah, I'm pretty sure I've thanked all these people already. But I'll just do another thank you just because they're the most recent. Thank you very much to Good Trans Girl, Trans Rights, for following. Thank you to KJ2294 for following. Thank you to Explosive_Barrel for following, and thank you to Rafe JM for following. Thank you all very, very much. I believe it was Rafe JM who showed up 2 weeks ago for the Animal Crossing stream and actually visited my island. I gave a little island tour. That was very, very cool. Yeah, and now, after just 9.5 minutes of me rambling, um, maybe I can do a podcast, which is what every white guy says, even though I'm half black, but still, it's still genetically in me to just like, I'm like, yeah, I can totally talk about whatever, and people want to hear it. Sometimes people are right, other times, it's like for every Joe Rogan, there's like 10,000, the Bradley Stevenson experience, you know what I mean? Like, it's, anyway, yeah. Oh, I just realized when I was talking about Klonoa and like showing it on the screen, you couldn't see it. Anyway, yeah, it's like I have the demo. All right, let's do Pac-Man. Um, it's a 3D platformer, so maybe I'll be good at it. Who knows? I just realized that I didn't set up my ring light, and now I'm deciding on whether or not I want to go. Wow, I do look very dark, huh? Unless the TV's on me, the screen. You know what? It's an opening cutscene anyway. I'm just gonna go real quick. I'm just gonna get my ring light real quick. You can't hear me. You won't be able to hear. I mean, I didn't mute my mic, but you won't. It's fine. Don't look at me. Don't look. Talking in their own way. Sorry, I know I'm supposed to be gone, but like, what's going on here? You dumb fucks. That's not Pac-Man. No. I don't know how well you can hear me. I should do a whole stream just from over here. It'd be fun, right? People would watch. People would be like, yeah, Get him off the screen. I actually want to do a PNG too, but that was the other goal. Like, by affiliate, I'm hoping that... I did the estimate. First, I have to wait for the artist to be open for commissions again. I should also check my microphone base between, like, the balance between my mic and the game. Hopefully it's okay? Yeah, it seems fine. It's actually the person who did my icon that I'm using right now. They do PNG tubers, and they're like they're like a professional like animator. And they look very good. And it's like, it'd be like $145. So it's like 80 for the base, but then for like extra little animations, it's like a little bit more, and like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Which I think is like a very respectable or like fair price. I know some people would hear $145 and think, wow, that's a lot of money. And $145 is, of course, yes, an exceptional amount of money. And don't get me wrong. But, you know, I mean, it's, you know, someone animating you and like drawing you and animate, you know, I think that's a fair price for work like that. So when they're open, and I have the money, you know, which I don't know when that'll be, because to be completely honest, what the fuck? To be completely honest, I did just spend way too much money today, actually, buying the Sam & Max Limited Run Games print of Sam & Max Hit the Road, because I'm just gonna have all the Sam & Max games limited run, because there's only like, what, 5? So, and I have... What do I have? I have two in the VR game are still like in production, right? I have one over there. I have Hit the Road pre-ordered. Isn't in production yet or anything. And then they already announced that Devil's Playhouse is getting remastered, so I'm just gonna have them all. No, I love Sam & Max. I have not played Hit the Road yet though. I need to. Yeah, I just love those little guys. You know, hopefully the people at Skunkape or Skunk Ape, however they choose to pronounce it, games can make a 4th one. I'm very excited for the Devil's Playhouse, especially because it looks like, I mean, it's not like the trailer was like that, what's the word? Comprehensive? But from what I can tell, they are actually not a demake necessarily. Oh, that might be too bright. Not demake necessarily, but how's that? That's not bad. But like, I feel like they're changing some of the lighting that they did in the original Devil's Playhouse, which I did not love, to be completely honest. I thought it looked way too cinematic. Which, like, you know, if you want to do a cinematic game, that's fine. Some games benefit from that, other games do not. I think that in this case, I do not think that the game did benefit from it, because I like it way more in like a cartoony style. And the problem is that, I don't know, I mean, I feel like that was almost like a symptom of like the time maybe of when that game came out, because like I feel like it wasn't just the Devil's Playhouse that kind of suffered from this like move towards realism. Then when you're doing this move towards realism with like cartoonish characters, it can get kind of like lost, and you know, it's like hard to find that balance. And I like seeing this game, it's like, oh, this is great. Pac-Man, who the fuck is this guy? But I don't know, I mean, it can be hard. I don't know, it's also, like, hard because, like, some franchises finding, like, their distinct visual style, like, that was one thing I noticed with, I've been playing Pokemon Scarlet. Fucking hate it. It already crashed on me once, which I think is, like, so inexcusable for, like, a multi-billion-dollar franchise, like, mainline entry game. Like, it's just, like, what the fuck? But in general, I just think that game has a lot of issues. Not even, like... I feel like I've talked about this enough already. But, like, basically, I think that Pokemon games come out way too often, like, first of all. The other thing, I think, is that, like... Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, they come out way too often, but which I think is the reason for a lot of other issues in terms of, like, technical performance, along with the fact that, like, you know, we're at over 1,000 Pokemon now. I do think that we are seeing a dip in Pokemon designs. We're still seeing some very good ones, but it's one of those things where, like, I feel like we're seeing diminishing returns on some of them, so, you know. But the other thing, too, was, like, I was thinking about, like, the visual style. What is going on here? That was fun. Is that, I don't know, it just doesn't feel that distinct to me, at least now with Scarlet and Violet. I don't know, I think the transition to 3D has, like, negatively impacted the Pokemon franchise, to be completely honest. Press X to jump, press X while jumping to perform a butt bounce. Butt bounces aren't just for enemies, you can use them to reach you can use them to reach high places. Just okay. But yeah, I don't know, because I remember looking at like the buildings and stuff, and I was like, this is just like it doesn't feel like. I understand that like it depends on the franchise, right? And it's not like every single thing is gonna look completely visually unique. But I think for me at least, seeing like the architecture and buildings and stuff in that game, I was like, Wait, what? Oh, you can just throw these. Okay, cool. They're ammo. Okay, so they're limited. It's like you look at the building and it's like, okay, this could be any like it feels like a very generic building, like 3D asset compared to like, you know, you have something with like a little bit of style, right? A little bit of pizzazz. But you know, it is what it is. But also the performance just sucks, which hopefully they patched at some point. I mean, obviously it came out during the holiday season, so it's kind of hard. But yeah. I'm trying to think what else I've been playing. I don't know. It's like, sometimes it's just hard, because I'm like, it works one time. I was talking to a friend, and I was like, I can't, it's like every couple months, it's like, I have this like weird, like internal existential question of like, are video games getting worse, or do I just have depression, and I'm just like not enjoying the activities that I used to anymore? And I think it is just video games. Just like, not like all getting, okay, they were off after a while, got it. Okay, so this will eventually go back up, is what they're telling me. It's not all video games, it's just like, I don't know. It's just like hard sometimes, we're like, fuck. Sometimes video games are really good. Or at least... Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. You know when you see something, like you get a text or something, you're like, oh, I gotta deal with that. Not that it wasn't an important text, but it's one of those things where I'm like, I gotta do that later. You got a metal dot from that treasure chest metal. They allow you to walk. Oh, you're in. Okay, so it's like Metal Mario from like 64, basically. Okay. So Metal Mario, I think, is heavier. This actually feels very like light, kinda. This is neat. I mean, this is fun so far. It's also the first level, so. Checkpoint. Okay. Ooh, what's that? Ooh, that's fun. But yeah. Oh no, I just got a text about that too. Okay. Hold on. Fuck me. But yeah, what was I saying? I don't know, it's just like Bayonetta 3, right? Overall, like, Bayonetta 3 is probably some of the most fun I've had playing a video game in 2022. Overall. The Viola stuff sucks. I'm not gonna- I should read that again, I'm sorry. Can you please tell me what you said? I'm sorry, sir, can you- I'm sorry, ah, fuck. Oh, okay, it's just a rev-roll. Okay, that's fine. Woo! And then, okay, that's fine, yeah. Another checkpoint. Like the actual band, like just Bayonetta and like the visuals and like you're doing like almost like a thriller, like you're doing the whole dance that like so fun, so inventive, so cool. Again, the Viola stuff sucks, but it's like, ah, like yes, this is why I like video games. But oh, interesting. But yeah. Oh. Other times you play it was them and it's like, fuck, it took like 5 years to make this. Which isn't about any specific game. Or Ragnarok, but I haven't finished it. I'm like a fourth of the way done with Ragnarok. And it's fine. It's not bad, but it's definitely one of those things where like I'm playing and I'm like, like this is what we spent all this time on? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not seeing like the 10 out of 10 vision that everyone else was, or like how it was like, oh, Elden Ring was also 2022, huh? Elden Ring was also fantastic. It's a masterpiece. It's an amazing game, completely. You know, there are some games in, you know, in between those two where I was like, what is that? Is that health? Oh, okay, shortcut thing. Okay, then I got a coin. We'll bash this. Do I have to do anything? No, I just have to leave at 3:30. I'm also cooking. I'm like cooking dinner. I'm trying I'm actually very excited about this. My sous vide thing. I got a new Instant Pot. There are switches, but it's hard to talk and read at the same time. There are switches, bonus letters. Keys to rescue your friend. Open all the fruit doors to okay. So what does it mean to open it? There's a yellow switch inside the fruit door. Pressing the yellow switch will cut. Okay. Then how do I open the fruit door? Oh, okay, I have an apple. Oh, so you need that fruit. Okay. And that's how you open. And then, okay. Okay, and then I get pellets, which are ammo, and that can be big, which means I'm invincible, and I can eat these guys. Okay. Can I read signs while I'm big? The ghost boss, talk me inside your subhead, see if you can smash it. And if I'm big, can I do that? Okay, that was the level. Good for me. Totaling medals. Okay. Do I have to like... Oh, and then I have to stop. Oh, God, I'm not good at timing. Oh, this music's good. Oh. Well, just like my actual luck when I go to the casino, so I don't gamble. I'm not gonna get 3. Nope. It's actually pretty slow, to be fair. Like, I could, if I was, you know, a little less impatient. It's actually not terrible. Oh, but it's like, oh, never mind. I thought it was like only 5 things, but it's obviously more than that. Just throw fruit in, no miss bonus. I don't know what the no miss bonus is. Okay, those are one-ups. Okay. Yeah, I think it was like 9volt on Twitter who was like, why did they make the combat in God of War worse? And like, I remember liking the original, like, God of War, not, well, the original, yes, but also like the 2018, 2017 God of War. I was like, this is pretty good. I do have to agree though, and I feel like it's more noticeable in Ragnarok for whatever reason. I'm like, I don't like, I don't know. I also think that Ragnarok, and I don't remember if 2018 was this complicated as well, but it just feels way too complicated for what that game is, which in my mind is like, okay, sure, it was an action game, now you're making an action RPG. That's perfectly fine. I get it. You want to like, add a little bit more, I don't know what the fuck you want to call it, like, not complication. I feel like that's almost like has more of like a negative connotation to it. You want to add a little bit more technique, I don't know, structure, formula, I don't know what you want to say, but you like substance isn't exactly the word I want to use, but like, you know, something in that ballpark. Okay, you want to do that, perfectly fine, I get it, but then I feel like, you know, you're kind of almost overshooting, and especially compared to how simple the original God of War was. Like, you know, the PS2 God of War, which still pretty fun. I mean, I played all of them before I did 2018. I was doing like a franchise tour. If I'm big, can I just not go over here? Okay. Which like overall, like 1, 2, 3 solid games. I remember really liking the PSP ones because like the one thing about those games too, and then I feel like it's also like easier because like I'm not paying nearly as much for them now compared to when I did. I don't even think I bought God of War 3. I think it was free on PlayStation Plus, like the PS4 remastered version. I need a metal dot over here. Okay, what does this do? This takes me up here. But I don't know, there's something like really fun about like, okay, it's short, it's like a 5-hour thing, you're Kratos, you're just blasting shit, you get some weapons, you're fucking up some gods and some titans. Okay, I'm on board, this is fun. It's when it gets like long where you're like, oh, fuck me, like the fucking God of War Ascension, whew. I would probably almost just skip it. I'm trying to remember like if there was any major story stuff in Ascension, because I think that Ascension... When does Ascension take place? I think it comes... Does it come out after 3, but it takes place before all of them? Is that how that one works? It's something like that, but I remember playing it and I was like, this is not good. Like, they lost the plot. Like, you know, and then by comparison, of course, 2018 is a huge, step up. I should be metal for the... Oh no, I guess that's fine. I can just float. But yeah, Ragnarok so far, I'm just like, okay, I guess, you know, it's whatever. It's not like it's like bad, but I'm definitely not getting like Game of the Year, best game of all time vibes from it, like whatsoever. I'm like, this is like an above average action RPG. which is fine, but, you know, it's not like I hate playing it, it's just like, okay. But yeah, I forget if I actually expound on my point about, like, complicated, but it's just like, it's like, okay, here's all these different, like, pieces of armor for, like, and then, like, there's not just, like, the weapons, but then, like, the hilt of the weapon, and then, like, the chest armor, the wrist armor, the leg armor, I think is one of, you know what I mean? It's, like, all this stuff, and you're like, I don't need all of this at once. Like, I don't know. I don't need, I don't know. It's whatever. Video games. At least there's indie games. Like, that is the one thing where, like, now there's indie games, and I'm like, yes, please. Especially indie games where you're getting what you wanted for, like, 10 years, but the devs were, like, refused for, you know, whatever reason, whatever it's one asshole or just the team or, whatever. But, like, that game, I'm gonna have to Google it, because I want to make sure that I say the right title, because I want to make sure people know about it, because I think it's cool. I want to say it's Eternites, but I could be incorrect. So I'm gonna look up Eternites and see if that is correct. Yes, it's Eternites, which is like, I think it's like an action game, but like the whole thing is that it's like obviously inspired by like Persona. I think the dev said that he made it after playing Persona 5, which feels weird. I was like, Persona 5 is so recent, only to remember that Persona 5 came out, I think, in like 2017, like when I was still in high school. And I'm like, oh god, I forget, like it's been that long since Persona 5. And then also thinking about like, I've bought Persona 5 3 times now. Because like I bought Royal, I bought the original, then I bought Royal, and then I bought Royal again on PS5. And I do plan on playing Royal again on PS5, because I fucking love Persona 5. I almost bought the Day 1 edition for Persona, or not the day, I don't know, it's like the collector's edition, I guess, for Persona 5, because they were doing free shipping on the Atlas store, and it was like 120, and I was like, maybe, because you know, I can sell the copy, I already have a copy. I already have the Steelbook. So I got that during like Black Friday or whatever. I got the Steelbook version, which is what I really wanted. I was almost just looking for just the Steelbook, because there's part of me that's like, well, I don't really need to play the whole game again if it's the main thing is just like it's on PS5, even though the PS4 version backwards compatible. But like, you know, I don't know that I necessarily need this if the main thing is like 60 frames a second. I don't know if the visuals are like significantly changed. These are metal enemies. Normal attacks won't defeat them. Grab a metal dot and you can defeat them. Can I just eat them? Okay, cool. You know, so yeah. Sorry, forgot. I love like being like, you know what I mean, only to realize that I did not explain what I was gonna say originally, because I got lost in like my own train of thought. Is there anything else up here? Let's see. I don't think I'm gonna 100% this game just for like, just so we're all clear. If I do, I do. I mean, it's fun, but I make no promises about that. Do I need the metal dot here? Maybe. What is going on down here? But with Eternites, what was I gonna say? Oh, okay, so like being a Persona fan, and by Persona fan, I mean like, I played 4 and 5. I realize that there are many people who call themselves Persona fans who have like only played 5, or like maybe not even, like they just know of 5 and they think it's cool, which is fine. I'm not one of those like, oh, you're a fake fan kind of people. Oh shoot. I think there was stuff over to the left. Or maybe over to the left just took me back to that treasure chest with the M in it. Yeah, because I have the A right now. No, but then I don't have a... I didn't open that door, did I? Hold on. I don't have like the... I want to say that's Galaga, but I don't know that that's correct. What is that? Maze. Let me look up Galaga real quick. Is that... That's a ship from Galaga, right? Like one of the... No. What is that? Oh, we're like actually playing... Oh my god, okay. Oh my god. I was busy looking up... Okay, Galaga was them, but is that like a life in Galaga? Is that what I'm thinking? I'm trying to think, because it doesn't look like one of the ships, but I don't know. Back to Eternites, which I've been avoiding accidentally for the past 20 minutes. Did I win Pac-Man 99? I think I did! Yeah, I actually won Pac-Man 99 recently, after owning it for a while, and like, I would always get... It's like top 10, I would be so annoyed because I'd be consistently in the top 10, and then I just fucking whiff it for whatever reason. Especially because when you're in the top 10, you're like getting used to like the red Pac-Man. There's like one where you can't even like touch it, even if you're big, you cannot touch that bitch, even because I think when you're big, it like stops moving or whatever. This is actually really easy when you have like multiple lives to do this on. Just said shit. Oh my god, okay. Terrifying. Where is that? Oh my god, okay. Okay. Nope. Okay, you need to back the fuck up. Oh, I got this. Basically, like, it's equal parts like action plus also like a dating sim, right? And so he was like, yeah, which is like great, because like, it's like you couldn't really, I think in Persona 3 Portable, you can be gay. It's, okay, no. Here, yeah. Okay, so what is that in Galaga? What little item is that? I don't know what that is. Doesn't matter. But in this one, it's like, you can date a dude, and it's like, oh, and all the people, and myself included, you know, are like, woo, that's awesome. You know, very cool, because it's like, people be wanting that. It's like, they either want the, you know, a female protagonist, or, you're the option, which I think Persona 3 Portable also had that, too. Hi, I want to offer promotion on your go to dogehype.com. Fuck off. How do I block this bitch? How do I... Oh, what? Why can't I... Oh, I'm on the... Maybe because I'm on the stream manager? You sit there. You sit tight. I'm coming for you. You let me... Well, first I gotta find my car keys and warm my car up. But I'm coming for you, random user spamming my chat with promotions. Ban? How dare you? How's the audio doing? How we doing? Okay, we're good. I look white as shit. This lighting is like, woo. I mean, I also look white in real life, and it's winter, so I haven't been going outside as much. Like, I realize that, but like, Jesus. No! Oh, okay. Got the N. P-A-C-M-A-N. That spells Pac-Man. Oh, okay, I need the metal dot to get that right. This is a neat little game. The question then becomes, of course, like, will I still enjoy playing this in, like, you know, several levels from now, I guess is, like, the question, right? It's like, sure, it's neat now, but then, like, is it gonna, like, lose its charm? Which hopefully it doesn't, but, like, you know. I forget if I said this. I also just got this from the library. I was just, like, at the library. I donated a book that I no longer wanted, which, you know, always remember, you can donate books. I mean, you can do it to, like, Goodwill, too, of course, which is also donating, you know, of course, but, like... oh, right, I can just throw these. I don't know why I forget that. Also, I can be big. I was wondering where the big one was. You know, obviously Goodwill sells... Which, like, it's not bad that Goodwill sells books, but, like, you know, I always just try to give it to the library as much as possible. Just cause... Do I not have any bananas? I want some bananas. Oh, shit, okay. I bet if I go back... I hover. I forgot that I have, like, the flutter kick like a Yoshi. But yeah, my library... I don't know that I was talking about this on stream. I can never remember, like, what I've talked about on stream. Fuck me. And what I... Oh, I could have just done that. Or what I've, like, just been, like, ranting about in my head. But... Interesting. Huh, where am I gonna get bananas around this bridge? Okay, I have the apple, so I can open this up. But then what's that? This is a key. What does this key do? I don't know what this key does. Is there bananas in here? Oh, okay, well, now I'm gonna have to get the metal dot again. But yeah, again, sorry. I was so focused on Pac-Man that I was like, let me get to the bottom of this. I guess if I'm metal, I might as well just go this way, because I can't go up. They've been getting more recent games, or they've been getting more, yeah, I mean, more, like, newer games they've been getting recently, which is cool. I was not expecting them to just have Pac-Man World. I was like, oh my god. I remember when they had the Corey, like, within 2 months of it coming out, and I was like, fuck me, why did I buy this? Oh, but I could just, you know, rent it from the library, because I'm not used to that at all. Like, it used to be, I don't think of what the games used to be. I'm trying to think. Like, it was like, they were definitely, like, Wii U games, I remember that. Like, just, like, older games, or, like, Wii game, or not even, yeah. I think there were some Switch games sometimes, but they were usually, like, the more obscure titles. Do I have... I mean, I opened everything. I have the Pac-Man letters. I think I have everything. Yeah, I think I can just beat the stage. Cool. Yeah, it's been nice. So now I, like, check in. I'm like, oh, what do you guys got? The other game... I'm trying to think what other games I get from, like... Disco Elysium. I still haven't need to start or play. I might just bring it back, depending on how long they let me renew it, because I also got it on Amazon for like $13, but it's like still sealed and everything, so I'm like, okay, well, if I don't have to pay for it, I would like to not. Oh, so I guess next time I should... Yeah, okay, so next time when I'm meta like that, I shouldn't be, like, worried about going up. I should just be focusing on getting the casts. Yeah, okay, it's fine. A Disco Elysium, and what was the... It's like Sentinel... 13... Oh. Oh, there might have been a time limit going on there. What's the other one? 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim, which I also heard things about. That's cool. And then this one, Going Under Internships Are Heck, which is like an aggro crab game. Which I don't think I knew that game existed, to be completely honest, even though I think... Because what else has aggro crab made? I feel like it looked, visually, it looked kind of, I just want to, like, blast through this. Ooh, what is the aggro crab controversy? Former gaming influencer Lulu accused of abusing an animator into providing free work for aggro crab. Uh-oh. It's not great if that's true. So they're making another crab, which, yeah, I think that's like 3D. Yay, I think I've seen this before. And then, okay, the other one was Going Under 2020, the working from home update. That's funny. Okay, so these are only 2 games. So I'm trying to think of what other games I thought they made. Because apparently that's it. Which is fine that they only made 2, but I'm just like... Oh, I think in my mind, I don't think they're that visually similar, but I think I was thinking that they made that No game. What's it called? It's like Just Say No, that I think Game Rums played, and I was like, this looks cool. But yeah. Still in the pirate ship area. Oh. Okay. This music is bumping. Listen, I know I keep like burping and like covering my... I'm sorry. I have acid reflux problems. I'm working on... I'm hoping that... I'm gonna go to the gym. That's the goal. Let's go. Let's fuck my life. Thank you. God. Listen, selling stuff on eBay can just be so fucking annoying sometimes, because, like, the average consumer... Not if you're watching this, I love you, thank you very much for buying my things, but, like... Oh, did I do the switches? No, I did do the switches, right? Because it was, like, on top... Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. I was, like, the last one. Some people just ask stupid fucking questions. They're like, does this work? Is this, like, testing works? I'm like, no, I'm selling a broken fucking thing. Yeah, I'm selling it broken. Like, if I... Which, like, to be fair, some people do sell things for user parts, but if I was selling it for user parts, I would fucking say that, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, it just feels weird, but, like, I don't know. I mean, at the same time, I'm trying to think, because I know I've also been in positions where I've asked, like, questions that I was, like, worried about, like, coming up. Fuck! Damn it! I mean, okay, with, like, the Yoshi flutter kick, you're, like, holding the same button used to jump, right? But in this case, it's a different button, and that's fucking me up. Because I'm thinking of it as, like, a very similar thing, even though I think the Yoshi kick is more satisfying. But yeah, I don't know. I've been in that position where oh, fuck, now I'm doing the wrong thing, okay. And I'm like, oh, I hope they don't think I'm stupid. And, like, of course, you know, they always give, like, a nice response, right? Which is what I did. I was not mean. I was like, yeah, no, you know. But then it's like one of those things where now, like, I'm on that side where I'm like, oh, yeah, there's definitely times when I've asked a stupid question, and they've given me a nice answer. But to, like, someone, they've been like, what a stupid question I got the other day. I'm like, you know, it's whatever. At least I perceived it to be a stupid question. I actually... Generally speaking, it's not really a stupid question, because there are a lot of, like, scam artists and stuff on eBay. And again, like I said, there are people who do sell things for user part. Like, I sold a PlayStation 3. Yeah, I sold it, like, a PlayStation 3 for used/parts one time, which I was so sad about. It was, like, the local game shop was closing. It was the last PS3 they had that did backwards compatibility with the PS2. I was so happy. I was like, oh, and then it just fucking broke after a couple months, the fucking disk drive, and I was like, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing the... It was also loud as shit, and it's... I don't know. There's definitely sometimes when I'm like, oh, I missed that. And, like, if I have money, I think I'm gonna probably try and get it again. It is loud as shit. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm against emulating Wink Wink, but sometimes it's like, fuck me. It's like, I don't know what you're expecting of me. Oh, what was that? Oh, I can, like, hold it down. But I actually wanted this. Okay. Over here, okay, just a treasure chest, that's fine. Peach. But yeah. I totally forgot. I don't know how I got here from, like, Eternites and, like, you can be gay, which is, like, cool. It's like, what am I doing wrong? Am I supposed to hit the cannonball when that happens, too? No. What do you want me to do? No, I missed the P! No, 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 I just realized that. Oh, that's sad. That's very disappointing. I have to be farther away, maybe. You do, okay. That's what a bummer. I was like, yeah, I mean, to be fair, I did call it. I wasn't gonna get them all. I wasn't gonna 100% every stage. I guess in my mind, I didn't think it'd be this quick that I'd fuck it up. Man. I'm just hoping that it's completely optional. I'm not like... I don't have to like go back and get them all. What game did I do? I think Donkey Kong Country, I think I got all the Kong letters. I don't know if I forget what you get in the first one. I haven't... Yeah, I don't think I've played, or... I definitely haven't been, but I also don't think I've like played 2 or 3 for Donkey Kong Country. I've definitely 100%ed Returns of Tropical Freeze, because those games are amazing, and I had to... There's been so many times when I've had to stop myself from playing Tropical Freeze again on the... what's it called? Switch. It's already like 100% on the Wii U. It's such a... It's really one of the best platformers I've ever played. Will I get anything from going over here? Or is there really not a point? Oh, right. Okay, this, which is the C, which... yeah, I'm missing the P. I don't know. Things hollow. Hopefully they save it so, you know, if... It'd be really funny if every single stage I actually get it all perfect, and then it's just this one that I mess up. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Whoa! Oh, okay, I'm not supposed to be... Who's... Oh my god, it's Etsy. Etsy's like, please review these purchases. Which, like, it's important to... Which, obviously, it's important to review the purchases, because these are, you know, independent sellers that I'm buying from, so I realize that there's an importance to this, but at the same time, like, this is not the time. Fuck, where am I supposed to... Here? Oh! Nope, that wasn't far back enough. I actually got some really cool stuff from Etsy recently. Oh my god, a lot of Christmas gifts. A lot of Christmas birthday gifts and stuff like that I try to get from Etsy. It's because it's, like, cool, because then it's, like, stuff that, like, they've ideally never seen before, you know what I mean? But then also it's, like, supporting, like, a local... Or not local all the time, but, like, an independent artist, you know? So I think that's cool. I will show you one of the cool things that I got in, like, just a second. Once I... This game is enrapturing. I mean, really, I've been not... It's like I can't focus on anything else but the game. There's other games I've definitely played on stream where I'm, like, you know, just dicking around, just like, oh, I can just do whatever. This game, no. This game, it's demanding my attention. I'll give it that, like... I'm locked in. Okay, where the fuck am I going? Oh! Cool. I need a Galaga thing. Where was that P? I wonder if it's one of those things where it's, like, behind me when I started the stage. I think it's a maze. Oh, the mail that I'm getting today. Thank you. That USPS informed delivery, it's nice to, like, know. You know what I just realized? I never reported that one guy on the USPS who, like, jiggled the handle of the door and was, like, whistling. That was such a weird experience. I saw the video somewhere. Like, boy, what a weird thing that man did. I truly don't know. I truly don't know why he did that. Do I actually want to do the mazes? I was like, what do I gain, aside from the fact that then I have to do the mazes? Which, not like... It's not like I... Oh, I can zoom... Oh, okay, that's way better, actually. It's not like I hate the mazes by any means. Like, I like The only thing is that this is definitely slower than the original Pac-Man, which I don't love. Like this, like, you know, like they're definitely dealing with like a heavier Pac-Man. I think it's just in my mind, I'm like, what do I gain from this? Do I need more lives? If this is what's... I know it's like my high score up. I gotta pay more attention to what that's doing, actually. It's 312. Oh, uh-oh. I think I'll probably beat this world. I'm assuming it's probably gonna be like 3 stages and a boss, maybe 4 stages. I think I'm on the 3rd right now. So I'm probably gonna, like, beat the boss of this area and then call it a stream. And, like, maybe each stream will just be, like, an area and a boss, right? Or, you know, maybe one day it's two, but, you know. We'll see. That's the other thing, is that I can't stream that long. I forgot if... I'm pretty sure I talked about this, like, when it happened, but I was, like, rewiring all of my equipment and everything to be trying to make things as efficient and, like, easy to use as possible. That unfortunately ended up with me having to have the Elgato be its own, like, separate USB-C port, which then has to run through, like... I'm trying to think if there's a different way if I can do this, but I think the answer... No, no, because that's an out, not an in. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Maybe I'll figure it out some other day. But long story short, my computer only has 2 USB-C ports, and so I have to use one for, like, my dock, one for my USB-C dock, which has, like, my microphone and all that stuff, and then one specifically for the Elgato. Which, like, you know, not ideal, but... hopefully the other thing, you know, I don't know, maybe I'm putting too much pressure on myself to, like, get a lot of stuff done this year. I mean, a lot of it's just contingent on me having a job, right? But, like, yes, I would like to have a VTuber, I would like to reach affiliate, which I guess that one's not as contingent on me having a job, more as, me just being consistent with my streams and everything. But then the other thing is I'm hoping that I can get a desktop, hoping I can get a job, save up, and afford to get a desktop. Uh-oh. I probably missed the A, I'm assuming. Nothing crazy, I'm not, like, sure yet, but I was thinking, like, I want to get, like, a Mac Mini is what, like, looks good to me right now. Especially because I think they're supposed to be announcing, like, the M2 Mac Minis sometime this year. Like, early, like, spring 2023, I believe, is when they're supposed to be doing that. Which I'm, you know, if that's true, would love that for sure. But then there's another part of me that's, like... I have to look at, like, the specs, because the M2 versus the M1 is, like, not a huge upgrade, so then there's part of me that's, like, should I just get an M1 desktop, like, if it's cheaper? What is that? Oh, that's the A. Oh. But yeah, I don't know. But then there's also, like, the Mac Studio. But those are, like, expensive. And, like, they feel like overkill, because I'm not doing, like, this, like, big... So I grab this and then do a butt bounce. Cool. It just feels like overkill, but then at that same time, I have to, like, look at, like... customizing however much the M2 Mac Mini is. I think it's gonna be the same form factor, too. As far as I know so far, even though I think that I think that, not ideally, but, like, Apple's plan is to do a redesign at some point, because they've been working with that design for a hot minute now. Not there's anything wrong with it, but, you know, just what happens. Oh my god. But, like, the thing that's... There's something over here. Oh, okay. But, like, what they do, and I know this is, like, their strategy, right? Is that when you, like, do all this customizing, you're like, okay, well, this is good the way it is, but ideally it would have, like, this much storage, and this much RAM, and this much this. But then the problem is that once you, like, have done all those customizations, you're like, oh, do I just, like, get the better model then? You know what I mean? Like, which is, you know, seems to be their plan with some stuff. Some stuff, not necessarily. Like, there's not really... I don't think they really have that same thing with, like, desktops as it stands right now, in regards to, like, what kind of desktop you want, right? Like, with a Mac Mini, yes, you could argue that there is almost kind of, like... It's not quite there yet, because I think the M1... I think it's, like, Pro and Ultra chips are, like, just so, like, ridiculously powerful, and, like, those machines are so much more expensive than the Mac Mini as it stands right now that I don't think it's that same idea, but maybe with the M2, they'll kind of, like, get back to that strategy of, like, oh, well, it's just a couple $100 more, so maybe, you know, just want to do this instead. But, like, they don't really have that with desktops, just in terms of, like, the iMac There's not like the iMac Pro, I believe, is like completely discontinued as it stands right now. I'm sure they're gonna, you know, they may. Well, I'm not sure, but they may or may not, you know, be like, oh, we're gonna bring back the M1 Max, or not M1. Fuck me, what's it called? iMac Pro. Some of the names are stupid. How do I? Okay, here's the statue, and you have to do the statue. Okay, I do have the key, so I did save him. That's good. Hookah. Is that the dude from Dig Dug? I think it's the dude from Dig Dug. Oh, okay. Just going up. So how do I hit this switch? Oh, do I just butt bounce? Is it like that easy? And I'm just overcomplicating it in my head. Yep, it's literally just that. Hello. But you know, with the iMac, the only thing you do in terms of like an upgrade, I guess, is that. Do I like this plate? Can I just butt bounce them? Oh, you can just butt bounce them. I guess they don't always have to be like destroyed by someone else. It's just that like it's something stupid where I think some colors are like only at a certain price point. There's like a weird like slight price difference between like the iMac models. It's like I don't know. It's like I don't know. I feel like it's weird execution. Even though I like it when like tech has like multiple color. Oh yeah, I got all three. I like when tech has like multiple color options. I feel like maybe that one it was like okay, maybe it's not. I don't know. Also the ports are weird. Like the headphone jack's on the side because it's like too thin at the back. Which like there reaches like that point of like when is the thinness not actually helping anymore, right? I am though. To be fair, I mean like I think it's very cool that they like upgraded the MacBook Pro to like add a bunch of ports on it again. They were like, okay, yeah, we're gonna go for like a thicker. It's still gonna be like light, like in terms of like weight, but in terms of like design, you know, it's like a little bit bulkier, so we can do all these ports, which I think that's very cool. I do understand that like, oh, okay, this is the boss. Like, inevitably, we are just gonna move past some point. Like, I'm fine. I think at this point in the year 2023, like we're moving past the USB-A. Like I would like to move on past like micro USB and mini USB because like I just got something like last year, like late 2022, and it was like mini USB or whatever. I always forget. There's like the thin one and the fat one. And I can never remember which one's named which. And it was like a mini USB, and I was like, fuck me, like why can't you just be USB-C? Like who is this for? Like god damn it, like because everything else has been transitioned to USB-C since like. I'm trying to think of like the first like USB-C using device that I've owned, and I almost want to say it's my Switch, which was like 2017, which is like crazy to think. It's like, oh yeah. So I remember when like first like thinking like reading about USB-C and stuff, like oh my god, it's reversible and it's like this. Oh, this is awesome. Even though USB-C is a class, USB-C intrinsically I don't think has a speed necessarily. Well, there might be like a minimum, but like obviously you know there's different like classes of like you know USB 3, you know stuff like that. And I think we're on 4 now. Maybe it's hard. I don't know. It's weird. And then like HDMI is on like knows what HDMI we're on now. And there's like this one can do 4K 60. This one does you know 120. Is okay. Ooh. Okay. This guy. Hi. I should drink water. Look at this later. Windbag. Fair. Very fair. Okay, so what am I doing? Oh, well, yeah, I guess I wouldn't hit those because that's obviously not the button. It's like I knew that wasn't the button too, but in my mind I'm like, well, why is the button depressed? I guess in my mind I was thinking that if I hit that thing... Is that just for health then? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So that you can also bounce it. Okay. Okay, but then also... It's like sometimes you hit it... Okay. Hit it twice. Oh, I guess that was like a different thing when it spawned that. I think that might have just been a coincidence, and I wasn't paying close enough attention to notice that. Okay. That was one thing I was reading in the YouTube comments, is that apparently the bosses really didn't have like an introduction. I think they're also like slightly more difficult in this game. This is fine. Oh, okay, second phase. Cool. I mean, this is definitely simplistic, but it's a remake of a PS1 game, so it's not like I'm not expecting like a 10 out of 10 gaming experience from this, but I think so far for what it is, it's like I'm liking it. I don't know. It's also like nostalgic kind of because even though I haven't played this specific game in my life, I've played, so many other 3D platformers when I was young that are very similar to this game, right? In regards to like, you're running around, you're getting your collectibles, you're dealing with like these, bosses which might be a little too easy or like they have too much health and they're not necessarily like, going anywhere with it, if that makes sense. You're like almost like kind of annoyed because you're like waiting for like the right attack to do the thing. But like overall, this is actually going by pretty quick to be completely like this isn't near like this is definitely a polished version of that experience, right? Because like there are some games you play and it's like, oh, you're waiting for like 20 fucking it feels like you're waiting for 20 minutes just to like do an attack, just because you're waiting for like the one attack. And then sometimes it's like you don't even know because you're a kid, right? That like, oh, you can also like use this attack to attack, and you're like, what? And like you see someone doing a video, you're like, what? Like, what? It's because the game like never actually like made it super apparent to you in the first place. And there's other people in the YouTube comments like, I never knew you could do this. You could do it the whole time. It's like, oh, it happens. That was the boss though. Oh shit! I should be good enough. I'm just standing there while gold fucking everything's running. I'm like, oh, that's what a beautiful decoration. Like, I'm like, oh shit. You're going to the fucking, you're a stripper and they're fucking throwing singles on you. You're like, oh my god, it's so pretty. It's confetti. You're like, oh, you're like, oh wait. Everyone behind you grabbing it. Oh my god. What's that noise? I don't. Noises just happen sometimes. What else is there to say? Okay. Yeah. Cool. So that's it for the first area. It's like a I wonder do I get a gold crown if I got the P? So there's also a space area. So it looks like they're all gonna be 3 stages and a boss, which like pretty good. I'm assuming there's 5 areas. I think How Long to Beat said this game's like 4 to 5 hours long. I can look it up real quick just to see. Pac-Man Worlds. Or areas, I guess is actually what they are. Pirate, the Ruin, Space, Fun... Ouch. Fuck me, there's more. Okay. Well, also, I guess I wasn't playing that long, because I also spent, like, 10-15 minutes just, like, random. Oh, it hasn't even been, like, a full hour yet. Alright. The Ruins, Space, Funhouse, Factory, Mansion. There's 5 more areas. So, yeah, we'll either do, like, 1 area per stream or maybe 2. But, yeah. Okay. I had fun. I mean, this was nice. I'll be able to stream the rest of this week. I think Wednesday and Thursday I can stream. Friday I cannot stream. But Wednesday and Thursday I can. And then next week I think is pretty free as well. So yeah. Hopefully I'll just have to resist the urge, but I'll just play the rest of the stream. So thank you very, very much. Everyone who came, everyone who's followed recently, thank you very much to everyone who supported, thank you very much to anyone who lurked, reviews the VODs, really appreciate it. Hope you're having a good day, hope you're staying safe. Go to your local library, if you have one, and, check out some books. I mean, it's not just books, too. There's books, I mean... it's... it's not just it's fashion. There's also audiobooks. There's also CDs. There's movies. There's video games. There's magazines, newspapers. If you have like a Kindle or some sort of electronic device, there's ebooks that you can use. I mean, you could even read an ebook. It might not be the ideal experience for you, but like if you have a smartphone, right? You can get the little Amazon Kindle app or even like the this is not the first time I've been endorsing public libraries on the stream, I'm almost certain. You could get like the Kindle app or like what's it called, like Overdrive or Libby, I think might be like the new one. I can't tell what the difference is. Like there's Overdrive and Libby. I think it's the same people, but I can't remember if there's like certain things can only be on certain ones. There's also Canopy, which you can like stream a bunch of movies and I think TV shows too, maybe. Which you use like by putting in your library card. And yeah, just do library shit. It's cool. You get a lot of free comics too with like Hoopla. I just checked out. I haven't read it yet. Like it's like the Harley Quinn Eat Bang Kill tour, which I guess is like comics based on the Harley Quinn TV show on HBO Max, which is pretty good. I was watching it. Solid show. I'm gonna read that at some point, even though it's my second time checking it out, because I also like to check things out and not get to them. So it's a lot of things I read after checking them out multiple times. And there's some books that I've accepted that I'm just never gonna finish or read. So you know, there's that. But yep. Thank you again, everyone who came. I think that's it. Go to the library. Blah 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 blah. I've talked too much. I'm pulling up the seasonal stream ending scene. Bye.